Good morning. This is Venugopal for Little Hearts Publications. Children, we are going to discuss lesson number 6 from book 2. The name of the story is Clever Birbal. You might have heard the stories of Akbar and Birbal. Birbal is a clown, a joker, a very wise man who used to live in the court of Akbar. He was very clever. Clever means what? Intelligent, wise. In this lesson, in this story, how Birbal cleverly catches a thief is discussed. Let us first discuss the questions given under the formative assessment before we go into the story. Okay, children, get ready. Have you heard about Akbar and Birbal? Of course, you might have already heard about Akbar and Birbal. Very popular characters. In many stories we come across. Akbar was a great Mughal emperor. In his court only, Birbal was a great, wise man, very intelligent man. And Akbar liked Birbal very much. Who are Akbar and Birbal? Akbar was an emperor, means king of the kings, when the Mughals were ruling our country, and Birbal was his minister. Have you heard any story telling about the wisdom of Birbal in solving difficult problems? Still in the previous classes, you might have heard some story about how Birbal wisely solved difficult problems. Okay, you might have heard. Otherwise, we are going to hear now. Here is such a story, listen to it carefully. How clever, how intelligent, and how wise Birbal was, we can understand from this story. Emperor Akbar was fond of jewels. He particularly liked rings. He had many rings. Of all the rings he had, he liked one the best. It was a diamond ring. It was presented to him by his wife, the queen. As I told you, this Mughal emperor Akbar was a very great emperor. He was very fond of jewels. Jewels means what? Ornaments that the women wear. The gold chains or the earrings, all these come under jewels. Rings that we wear, rings, these are also called jewels. He was very much fond of. Fond of means what? He liked the jewels very much. And particularly he liked rings. Ring, this is what is called a ring. He particularly liked rings. He had many rings, of course. Of all the rings he had, he liked one the best. There were many rings Akbar had, but he liked one particular ring of all of them. Why? It was a diamond ring. Not only that, it was presented to him by his wife, the queen. It was a diamond ring. The ring that he liked very much of all the rings that he had was a diamond ring which was presented to him by his wife, the queen. One day, the diamond ring was found missing. One day what happened? This diamond ring was found missing. Means it was not found by Akbar. It was missing somewhere. Akbar searched for it everywhere. He searched for it everywhere, but he could not find it. Even though he searched everywhere, he could not find the ring. He was angry and upset. He got very much angry and upset, worried. Upset means worried. There was a clever man in his court. His name was Birbal. As I told you, children, a very wise and intelligent man, Birbal was there in his court. He was so clever that he solved many problems faced by the emperor. Birbal was so intelligent and so clever, children, that he solved many problems that were faced by the Emperor Akbar. So Akbar sent for him. Immediately Akbar sent one soldier to get Birbal over there. When Birbal came, he said, Birbal, my favorite ring is missing. Birbal came to the court and Akbar told him, Birbal, my favorite ring is missing. The favorite ring means what? The ring which I liked the best is missing. There are 5 men who work in my chamber. There are 5 people working in my chamber. I have inquired them, but they say that they are innocent. I asked each and every one of those 5 people who are working in my chamber about the ring, but everybody says that they are innocent. Can you catch the thief? Akbar inquired each and every man, and everybody said that he is innocent. Now he is asking Birbal, Akbar is asking Birbal, Birbal, can you catch the thief now? Birbal thought for a while. He just closed his eyes and thought for a while. He said to the emperor, Oh Jahapana, I can catch the thief, but I want a cock immediately. Then, after thinking for a while, he told the emperor, O Jahapana, means O Majesty, O King, I can catch the thief, but first I want a cock immediately. Cock means opposite of hen. Hen, you see, chicken, hen. So, opposite of hen is a cock. I want a cock immediately. A servant went out and brought a cock. Immediately, a servant ran out and brought a cock. Now, said Birbal, I will get a pot. Then Birbal went inside into the kitchen and got a big pot there. And he went to the kitchen and took a big pot which was kept over the fire. There was a big pot in the kitchen which was kept over a fire. And Birbal went into the kitchen and brought that big pot into the middle of the court. He turned the pot upside down over the cock. Then he kept the cock there. And he turned the pot, big black pot, upside down on it. అంటే కోడి పుంజను అక్కడ పెట్టి దాని మీద కుండని బోర్లు ఇచ్చాడు. ఎవరు? బీర్బల్. He turned the pot upside down over the cock. Put out the lights, he said. And he asked the servants immediately, you put out all the lights and cover the fire. The lights were put out, making the room quite dark. The fire was put out, all the lights were put out. Now the room was completely dark. Then Birbal said to the 5 servants, now all of you line up and pass the pot one by one. Now he told the 5 men who were working there in the chamber of Akbar, he told them like this, see my dear friends, all of you line up, means stand in a line, and pass the pot one by one, means walk past the pot one by one. When the thief rubs the pot, the cock starts crowing. You are saying that you are all innocent. If at all you are innocent, no problem. As you pass, you just rub the pot with your hand. Once the thief rubs the pot, the cock starts crowing. This is a test for them now. One of them must be the thief because they only those 5 were working there in the chamber of Akbar. He was telling the 5 people now, walk in a line. As you walk past the pot, rub the pot with your hands, both hands. When the thief rubs the pot, the cock starts crowing. All the men went by the pot and rubbed it. And all the men went past the pot and they rubbed the pot. No, not a sound was heard. The cock hadn't crowed at all. No sound was heard because the cock had not crowed at all. Does it mean that there was no thief among those 5 men? Let us see now. Anybody else who hasn't rubbed the pot? Asked Birbal. Is there anyone who has not rubbed the pot? Again asked the Birbal. It was a dark room now. Nobody spoke. But nobody said, nobody spoke. Light the lamps, he said. Okay, now turn on, light the lamps. He ordered the servants and the servants lighted all the lamps there in the room. The men lit the lamps. The room was now well lit as before. It was now completely bright because the lights were lighted, lamps were lighted. The room was bright now as it was before. Then Birbal said, Then he turned to the 5 men and said, "Now, men, line up again and hold your hands up towards me." And he told the 5 men, "You line up and you put up the hands like this before me." Why did he say like that? Children, I think you have understood now. Line up again and hold your hands up towards me. They did so, and he looked carefully at all their hands. And all the 5 men stood there, keeping their hands like this in front of him. And Birbal went from one person to another person, closely observing their hands. And there was only one man whose hands were not black from the soot on the bottom of the pot. Only one man was there. His hands were not black from the soot. Soot means what? SOOT, soot. Black ash. Generally, when you keep a pot there on the stove, wooden stove, with wood under it, automatically that pot gets black soot. That black ash is called SOOT, soot. A black powdery substance. So generally, when you rub that pot, what happens? Your hands become black. That means 4 men rubbed the pot. Their hands were black. But one man did not rub the pot, because Birbal had announced earlier that when the thief rubbed the pot, the cock under the pot starts crowing. And he thought that he was afraid. If at all I rub the pot, he did not know that the black soot was there on the pot. So that man did not rub the pot, so he was caught as the thief. See how clever Birbal was. So he pointed to the man with clean hands and said, "There is your thief. Catch him and make him give back the diamond ring he has stolen." Yes, this is the thief. He pointed to this man whose hands were not black because of the soot at the bottom of this pot. "There is your thief. You catch him and make him give back the ring that he has stolen." Like that he told the servants. Akbar praised Birbal's wisdom and rewarded him with 100 gold coins. And Akbar was really pleased with his wisdom, with Birbal's wisdom. He was so wise, so intelligent. See how cleverly, how intelligently, how wisely Birbal was able to catch the thief. You can see that there in the picture, children. Out of the 5 men, 4 men had black soot on their hands, black powdery substance, because they had rubbed the pot. They were not afraid because they were not the thieves. But one man, out of fear that if he rubbed the pot, the cock would start crowing, he did not rub the pot. So his hands were as white as they were before. In that way, Birbal caught the thief. Akbar praised Birbal's wisdom, intelligence, and rewarded him, means gave him 100 gold coins as a prize, as a gift, as a reward. Do you agree that, children, Birbal was really very intelligent, very wise, very clever? Of course, we have to agree, because from this we can understand how clever he was. That is the reason why the title of the lesson is Clever Birbal. Very clever, very intelligent, very wise. With that, we come to the end of the lesson. In the next class, we will be discussing the task for summative assessment and other exercises. Okay, children? Yes.